What's up, guys? It is Frankie here, and we are live here for the post-game show for Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Finals between Toronto and Milwaukee. We are just about done here. There are 7.2 seconds left on the clock, and it is Milwaukee pulling off the big Game 1 victory as they win it. What is the final score here? 108-100, unless there's a final second score or something. No, they're just going to dribble out the clock. Milwaukee's going to win it, and the big story coming out of this game, who would have thought the biggest player from Milwaukee, not Giannis, Brook Lopez. Brook Lopez with the performance of a lifetime here in Game 1. 29 points, 12 for 21 from the field. He had 11 rebounds. He was shooting from the three. He shot he was 4 for 11. So it wasn't a great night from three, but man, he had some big ones, including the one with about 2 minutes left in the game. Again, great big rebounds late in the game. And I mean, my goodness. Big rebounds, some big threes, big shots. The guy was the best player on the floor for Toronto on a team with Giannis. He was the best player on the floor, and I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to understand that, and it's wow. I never would have thought it. And a guy who was averaging 5 points in the regular, 5 points in the postseason, averaging 5 points in the against the Celtics in that series, and here tonight puts on a wonderful display and gets Milwaukee a huge win. Look at that. Big three with under 2 minutes left, I believe, to put him up by 4, and then he does the little gun celebration. I don't know what the heck that is. Looks good, so whatever. Hey, you do you. Lopez, amazing tonight. Never would have expected it. If you're the Lakers, you're fuming. If you're the Lakers, you're thinking, how the heck did we let this guy get away? What did we let him get away for? I mean, at least you got JaVale McGee, so yay. There's just another one of the incredibly stupid decisions that are being made right now by the LA Lakers. And then, of course, you had a great night from Giannis, 24 points, 7 for 16 from the field. Eric Bledsoe couldn't get much going tonight. I mean, my goodness. Look, between the starters, they are, 7? They're 7 for 32 from 3. Milwaukee starters. Awful night from the 3. Bledsoe was bad. Morotic was bad. Middleton, I mean, they were able to get it going, Morotic and Middleton, a little bit, but not by much. Again, it was really just and Brogdon had a nice night, 15 points. It was really Lopez, Antetokounmpo, and Brogdon that carried them away. I felt bad, though, for Kyle Lowry. What an awful, awful way to lose. He was great tonight. Lowry and Leonard, we know how great Kawhi is. 31 points, almost double-double, 10 for 10 from sick. Perfect for free throws. Lowry with an excellent night. He especially got going in the fourth quarter. He kept them in that game there late when Milwaukee was getting the momentum. Lowry was 10 for 15 from the field, 7 out of 9 from 3. At 30 points, he has a minus 10, which I'm trying to understand. Who do I have in this series? I have Milwaukee. I think they're the better team, barely. And then they have the home field advantage, home court advantage or whatever it is. So he's saying home field, so he's talking about football here, but yeah, they have the home court advantage. I would say that this was a huge missed opportunity. Obviously, this was a huge missed opportunity for Toronto to come in here playing great. They had an 11-point lead at the end of the first, 8 points at the end of the first half. And then 7 at the end of the third. They had this, and then Milwaukee kept chipping away there in the fourth quarter. And Toronto came up big, and a huge night for everybody involved there. For the Bucks, trying to get the stats here about that fourth quarter, trying to see how it all fell apart for Toronto. But they had a 7-point lead going in. And then Lopez shoots a 3. And then Toronto misses. Miss. And then Lopez hits another 3. Lopez hit 2 big threes going out of the gate in the fourth quarter. Toronto miss. And then Milwaukee gets 2 free throws. They take the 1-point lead. Then Lowry hits a 3. Again, Lowry was great in the fourth quarter. Lopez comes back with the tip. Lowry with another shot. 2 more free throws. Middleton hits a huge 3. Toronto ties it 91-91 with 7 minutes to go. Morotic hit another 3. Brogdon with a dunk. They were up 5. And then did they ever trail again? Okay, it was tied 98-98 and with 4 minutes to go. Leonard actually hit 2 free throws with 3.5 minutes to go. And then Giannis makes only 1 free throw. Gasol misses a big 3. Giannis misses a layup. Danny Green turnover. Oh, yeah, Danny Green, a rough night there. Pretty pivotal turnovers there for Danny Green there at the end of the game. Lopez then comes back with a huge dunk, gives him the 1-point lead. Kawhi misses a 3. Brook comes back with a huge 3, and that was basically the dagger. They went on look, it was 199 with 3. Could not finish the deal there. And so a terrible, terrible end there for the Raptors, for Toronto. And yes, Nick Wright, the Bucks played their C- game, and Kawhi Lowry combined for 61. The Raptors couldn't even cover. Does not bode well for them in this series at all. Yeah. Again, Giannis wasn't the best player tonight. Milwaukee was, again, struggling through the first, second, and third quarter. And again, Brook Lopez killed them tonight. Raptors wasted one of the best halves they've ever played and one of the best games Lowry has ever played. Missed opportunity, one they'll likely regret. Doubt they'll get a better shot at sealing a win in Milwaukee. Yeah, there was almost nothing better. That was the perfect opportunity for you to come in there and steal this game, steal this game, and go and take a huge momentum turning win in this series. Take back home court, and to blow it like that at the end by Brook Lopez of all people. Really, really that difficult to swallow. So, again, brutal loss for Toronto. Milwaukee, big win. Now they're up 1-0. They'll be back in 2 nights from now. So Friday night they will be back for Game 2 again there in Milwaukee, and we'll see if Milwaukee can make it 2-0. Again, looking for a lot of. Right now, looking at the Twitter and all that, the story of the game. The 2 big stories. Well, Danny Green's getting killed, but yeah, it's Lopez and Lowry. Splash Mountain with a double-double, 29 points, 11 rebounds. Last game he was in, he scored 0 points. Tonight, he had 4 blocks as well. 29 points, a career playoff high. Again, on teams with Giannis and Kawhi, the best players tonight were Lopez and Lowry. I mean, of course, because of course it is. Basketball. It makes no sense. Again, Milwaukee could have been so much better from shooting tonight, and they weren't, and they still ended up winning. Just, oh, goodness, Toronto. That is absolutely gut-wrenching. And so, again, it's only 1 game. The series isn't over. But again, you will have very few chances to have. You're not going to get a better chance this entire series to win a game like this. You're not going to get a better chance to steal a game like this. And just devastating. And so we'll see again what happens on Friday night. Okay, here's fun. The Bucks paid Brook Lopez $3.4 million. The Lakers paid Lance Stevenson $4.4 million. Again, another in the very, very questionable decisions the Lakers are making. Goodness, the Lakers just threw a dart at the wall in the offseason at all the free agents. All right, sure, Brook, sure, Lance, why not? JaVale, awful. Couldn't give money to Rondo. Or they did give money. Gosh, goodness. So awful. Brook Lopez started his career exclusively as a post scorer because that's what he's supposed to do. Now he runs perimeter to perimeter, bombing 8 threes a game. He's finally living his truth, and it brings me unbridled joy. This is Devin Carpedian. I don't know who that is. Okay, he's a writer for ESPN. So yeah, Bucks shoot. The Bucks shoot just 39% from field and 25% from 3. Again, they come from behind to take a 1-0 lead there. Oh gosh, I wish I could show you right now. You know what? I don't know if I got a good view here. This is the view right now in Milwaukee, and they just showed a huge live shot. And Ernie and Charles and Kenny. It's been a long time coming for Milwaukee. Not a lot of playoff history. They had Kareem, and since then, not much else. When was the last time? When was the last time the Bucks were ranked? It was like early 2000s. It's been a long time coming for the Bucks, and for them to get this huge win. 1 down, 3 to go to get back into the NBA Finals. Yes, 0-1. They lost to the Sixers in the conference finals. They have not been in the NBA, and then they lost to the conference. Then they lost to the Celtics in '86, but nobody was beating the Celtics in '86 in the conference finals. They lost to the Celtics in '84. They lost to the Sixers in 83 in the conference finals. Again, I'm just naming conference finals. Last time they've been in the NBA finals was 74. They beat the Celtics then. And yes, they have been 0 for their last 4 conference finals. And now they win. Now they start off with a big win here in Game 1. And we'll see how it goes from there. But huge first step for Milwaukee. Again, from Brooks Lopez of all people. Brooks Lopez of all people with the biggest game of the night gives Milwaukee the huge win. Go figure. Go figure. It's why we love sports people for nights like this, where guys like this, or Brooks Lopez, who again averaged 5 points against Boston, can come out of nowhere and score 30. And yeah, whatever. Just no problem. Knicks won't win anything unless Dolan sells the team and he ain't selling. Yeah, we've already established that. I'm trying to think positive here because the Knicks frustrate me. The New York sports scene has frustrated me over the last couple of days. Knicks yesterday, the Jets today. I put up a video if you guys want to see of me reacting to the Jets firing Mike McCagnon. Angry, furious, screaming. You can go check it out on my page. Goodness. So I'm not really interested in New York sports. I'm focused on good, happy sports. On Milwaukee. Good for Milwaukee. Good. All they've had is what the Packers. Oh no, wait, the Brewers were in the NLCS. The Brewers were in the NLCS, and the Packers every once in a while. Although last year not so much. It's been a long time coming for the Bucks, and it all came back to getting Giannis and that unbelievable freak of nature he's been. And again, Milwaukee now with a 1-0 series lead. Again, before we get going out of here, we're not leaving yet. We still have a few minutes, but some team stats here. Milwaukee with 40% from the field goal range. Toronto 37%. Yeah, Toronto 10% better on 3-point. Neither team great. Milwaukee again 25% from 3 and still won. Both teams pretty good from free throws. All right, here's the killer. 60 rebounds for Milwaukee, 46 for Toronto. 4 more assists, 11 blocks compared to 4 for Toronto. They both had the same number of turnovers. Milwaukee had more points in the paint. Milwaukee had more fast break points. Again, no real stat that except Toronto got tired there at the end. They just got worn down. Wisconsin does have some good teams. They have Badgers too. Settle down. Oh yeah, that's right. They of course they have the Badgers. Yes. Wisconsin's got some good, but for their NBA team, it's been a long time coming. Again, since back in the days, the last time they were even in the Final Four was the days when they lost to Allen Iverson in the Eastern Conference Finals, and they've since turned it around, and here they are. And again, 3 games away now. And I've said I think this team is the better team, barely over Toronto. I take Giannis right now over Kawhi, and then I have the rest of the team just barely over. The great people of Milwaukee are having the time of their lives on TNT right now. That's on Twitter. Again, if you get to TNT, look at the view. You'll love this. You love a city that has been so longing, so desperate for a title, for a contender, for a team to get behind and root for and go crazy about. Milwaukee's been waiting almost 20 years, and now they got that NBA team. Again, they've had the Packers, they've had the Wisconsin Badgers, they've had the Brewers, but for their NBA team, finally, again, it's been 20 years, finally, they're competitive. Finally in the Final Four, and now again 3 months back. Again, and it's not writing Toronto out here, of course. I shouldn't like just say, what great for Milwaukee. I'm just happy for the city overall. Toronto, we see how 2 very passionate fan bases that have been waiting a long time for any sort of happiness. Now that it's going to be sad to see one of these teams go, but that is the way it is. Although either way, you're probably losing the Golden State in the NBA Finals. So, I mean, pick your poison. Sup, man? Sup, Rob? How are you? Way to go! If you're just joining us, Milwaukee 108-100. Milwaukee 33-8 at home on the season. And again, the story of the game. You never would have guessed it. You could have put 1,000,000-to-1 odds on this in Vegas. Brooke Lopez, the former Laker, with 29 points and 12 for 21 from the field. Again, I don't get it. I don't understand it. Brooke Lopez, not who I would have looked out for, but my gosh, he was good tonight. All credit to him. All credit to this Milwaukee team. And so tomorrow night we will get Golden State and Portland game 2. This was a great game. 2 teams going back and forth. You have Toronto with the big lead, and then Milwaukee starts to come back there. eventually catch up. But this seems like much more the Golden State Portland series. Sorry, Portland, that doesn't seem like much of a series. Nick Foles had the game-winning shot. It just doesn't feel like much of a. It feels like two teams. It just feels like the Golden State's way up here and Portland's way down here, even without KD. I mean, if they had KD, it'd be like this. But with this seems like two much more evenly matched teams. This seems like two teams. This could go either way. I would not be surprised if Toronto came back. But this was a great chance to come out and steal a Game 1 win, and they couldn't capitalize on it. The Golden State Portland series, on the other hand, does not. That feels like a series that could be over in 5, maybe. I'll give them 1 game because of Lillard, because I have so much respect for Lillard and what he's been able to do in his career and on this team. I'll give him 1, but yeah, I think the rest. It's just a Golden State blowout there. All right, so yeah, we're just gonna get wrapped up here in a little bit. Again, Milwaukee celebrate. Milwaukee's gonna go all night long here. This is gonna be a crazy Milwaukee Bucks party here. Fear the deer. We are fearing it. This series has the potential to go 7. This series has the real good potential to go 7. I hope it does. Tonight was great. Tonight had a good finish. Again, Toronto just got gassed at the end, and Milwaukee was able to. Moment of the year. All right. So if you guys got any other questions, let me know down in the comments below. We had like 8 at one point, and then people looked like got bored. Oh, this looks bad. And now we're down to 3. Thank you again to the 3 that are watching. Again, if you're just joining us, I did have a video tonight, earlier today, reacting to the Jets firing Mike McCagnon. I was screaming, yelling, angry, furious with the Jets. I ate some pizza. Good for you. I was furious with what the Jets did today. And if you want to watch, check my channel for that. Very, very angry. Very rarely you will see me angrier than the way I was earlier this morning. So, and also know this is my house. We are in an undisclosed hotel room right now in an undisclosed state with family on a little vacation thing. So don't worry. I'll be back. This is not helps bills. Yes. Yeah, of course. Stupid Jets. They can't do anything right. So this is not my regular house. I do not live in a mansion. No, this is just a nice little hotel room that we're able to get. Yeah, are we? Is this ESPN's new logo? I'm looking at ESPN. ESPN serving fans anytime. Is that their new slogan here? ESPN.com. All right, great. I'm glad that you serve fans, ESPN. I don't know if that's a new slogan, but like now I'm on the website here and it says on the top ESPN serving fans anytime. All right, is that new? I've never seen that. Just use ESPN website or whatever. Glad that you serve fans. Great. Thank you. I lie. Okay, I don't know why you lie. You lie, you live there. No, I don't live there. No. You've seen my house. It's good, but it's not this good. So, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's it. Also, sorry that we usually have like a background for this, but we have a new computer here, so I don't know how to use that. A bunch of excuses for why this is not a great. I am perfectly decent. That's all. Not exceptional, but thank you for putting up with it anyway. I appreciate the love and support for an average Joe. I like race car better. Okay. All right, we're gonna wrap things up here. Again, Milwaukee, congrats, big win there. Brook Lopez doing it all tonight. 3-pointers, rebounds, in the post. An excellent Game 1. And now we'll see what they do in Game 2 in 2 nights. I like race car better face cam. Yay, face cam. We'll be back tomorrow night breaking down. Hopefully we'll have the background back. Hopefully we'll have the graphics back. We'll be back tomorrow for Game 2, Golden State, Portland. I got Golden State in that game because really just Golden State at home. I really have no reason to doubt. This seems like a very good victory here, but who knows? We have no idea here. But I think it's safe to say it could be a Golden State victory is probable. Also got a new icon. Looks nice, my man. All right, I think that's it now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll be back tomorrow. Check us out then. If you like what you see, if you like whatever the heck this is, subscribe down there for more. I'll be back again tomorrow. But tomorrow night, unless the Jets do something, unless the Jets do another stupid thing, I'll be back tomorrow in the morning or afternoon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Take care. God bless. Congrats to Milwaukee, winners of Game 1.